A million more in books written beneath my bed. I wrote or read them all when searching in the swamp. Still can't find how to hold my hands. And I know you need me in the next room over. I'm stuck in here on Paralyzed. 4 months I got myself in ruts. Too much time spent in mirrors framed in yellow walls. Ain't it like most people? I'm no different. I can talk on things we don't know about. Well, ain't it like most people? I'm no different. I can talk on things we don't know about. Good day, good people. I got a thread on my shoulder. I think that means something. Let's toss it for good luck. Here at the AI Learning Lab, you can learn about AI. You can also learn about good luck charms. It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me with these shoes and this apron. That place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. I don't have any water left in my throat. I'm choking out. All right, wait, I got a private note. I think it's from producer Brandon. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Corey Sandler, what's happening? What's happening, good people of the internet? Hello. Hello, good people. Good day to you, sir. It's Tuesday night. We just had a lovely salon with a mighty impressive fella named Mike Levine. Hey, why are we rapping? There's no rapping. Oh, good Lord. In a westerly direction, this car is my train. I've been driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. Feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. And up ahead on the horizon is the California line. Up ahead of trucks carrying a wide load, prefab house cut in half, cute little front door and 2 windows, my lord. Ain't sure whether to cry or should laugh. You see, I broke a home up myself once. As I stumbled to that door, I read a note by the dawn's light. Said, don't you come round here anymore. Well, I've had enough of this freedom of our own. Never was good with decisions. At least that's what I've been told. All right, there is a lot going on. If you did you pay attention? Did you see what happened today? All the stuff? It did. And if you didn't pay attention to it, I'm going to tell you about it. So really, you don't have to do that. You showing up here is enough. You showing up here is enough. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Hey there, Sally. Let's get the show started. What's that? Yeah, no, I understand producer Brandon's not there. No, he's taking a nap. He was at the salon, and now he's taking a nap. I think he's taking a nap with his kids. He likes to sleep. Sometimes he forgets to set the alarm. Yeah. We're going to be Brandonless for a bit. Maybe all night. Who knows? If he doesn't snap out of it. I think he thinks we're starting at 9, but I just texted him. I texted him at 8:20. We're going at 8:30. Oh, SourceCamp didn't hear anything. SourceCamp's one of those ones. She knows what's going on in AI, and if she didn't hear the big giant news, ha 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 ha. Well, she's going to be in for some edumacation. By the way, this channel's called the AI Learning Lab, and here's where you get some learning about AI in a lab-like setting. I'm your researcher in the lab. That should tell you the kind of lab we're working with here, right? Yeah, I know how it is. I know you've got expectations. He's going to teach us something, right? This is what this is. He's a teacher. He's like a not like a professor. Okay. Yep. No, that's fine. But he's more like a scientist then. He's got qualifications. No, he doesn't. Well, I'm sorry. Then why is it called the AI Learning Lab? Because it's neither educational nor scientific. Oh, AI is the only important part because everything's about AI. I see. So, okay. So it's marketing. It's marketing. I see. And why do people come here? No one knows. Okay. But I was told to be here that good things could happen. Oh, they can. Okay, that's good. But how from him? That's the mystery of the AI Learning Lab. She's correct. She's correct on all points. No qualifications, no science, not much education. But there's an energy, and there's a singing dog. And there's emojis. And I don't think you need much more in life than that. Okay? So if you have questions about why you're here, it's a good question. It's solid. Inquiry is the first step on the path to whatever comes after inquiry. Learning about I'd never finished the book, but I do know that the first step in the path was to know thine self be true. Better irregular than irrelevant. Exactly. Hey, Tobias. This place I can rest my whole head. To gather my thoughts in sweet silence. And this is place where the feelings are dead. From an overexposure to violence. This is the place I can slowly face, the only one I truly can know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Oh, darling, you say unto me, where have you been all my lifetime? Well, I have been swimming 7 sad seas. 4 women have tossed me their lifelines. I'd pull them into the water's darker end. I'd have warned them, but I didn't know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this started. Enough singing. Enough whatever that was. Dog singing lead vocals, whatever that was. Kyle, did you ever try the new Pika Social App? I have not. I am a Pika Social loser. And now there's like 6 more new things to try. Philadelphia, thank you very much. Nice voice. I appreciate that. I wouldn't consider myself a singer, but I do it enough. You'd think I'd get better. Okay. So a couple of things, and I think we'll just go play. I think what might be fun is just maybe we'll just go to Twitter. Oh, for irregulars. If you weren't at the AI Salon tonight, our AI Salon guest tonight, his name's Mike Levine. He's the CEO of Movie Flow, which is in kind of private alpha right now. But it's a really cool movie, like a sophisticated multi-model movie generating app. So he talked tonight, but he taught me a new trick. So, every night where I got to switch tabs and when you want to hear something, I got to do all this shenanigans. We didn't have to do any of that. There's a way we can do this without all the drama. And I learned it tonight. So we're just going to be able to just jump from tab. If I can just jump to tabs and then you're going to be able to hear audio, it's going to be fantastic. I swear, how do some of you have time for this? Kids, work, house, ain't no time. I agree. It was such a good meeting. Vicky, wasn't he impressive? I mean, listen, his background was impressive enough. He's just like a smart, nice guy. He's like a super nice, humble guy. And then the software that they have built in 6 months, we got a sneak preview of it tonight. It's insane. It's insane. And if you had been at the AI Salon Presents meeting tonight, you would be on a list to get early access to Movie Flow. But you weren't there. So that's on you. Now, was it recorded? Yes, it was recorded. And it will be up somewhere, although I do have to get Vicky to tell me where and how to do that. Hi, Vicky. I'm going to need remedial help for a number of weeks, I've realized. I have been too disengaged. I think is well apparent. So that was really good. Okay, so am I sharing my? I think I am sharing my tab. I'm sharing my tabs there. Oh, there's producer Brandon. He's in the house. I told you he was taking a nap. He was probably eating some Cheerios or something like that, 8:30 ish. I did text him 8:30 ish, so he's here on time. Perfect. We're just getting started. We just got the dog settled. He'll probably be asking for cheese here shortly, but sang a couple of songs. Got some folks here. I signed up. It was still working. Will I get the recording? Yes, the recording will be somewhere. I think in the AI Salon, somewhere in the recordings, in the past recordings section of the AI Salon. It's also on the AI Salon YouTube channel. Will be. Yes. I don't fucking know. I get it all confused because this one, since we stream live now on YouTube, this is automatically saved to YouTube. The Salon, we haven't made this transition yet. I think we need to. That would make life easier. Okay. So here's a list from Matt Wolf of here's a list that Matt Wolf put together of stuff that showed up today. OpenAI actually released 2 open source models with the weights. Open weight model. If you don't know what that means, basically what it means is this is the stuff Elon Musk was bitching about last year. You're called OpenAI and you've never put out an open source model. So why don't you do that, Sam? Well, Sam did it today. And there's a 120 billion parameter model and there's a 20 billion parameter model. And if you don't know about the billions and parameters, that doesn't fucking matter. Less is smaller. 20 billion is smaller. So the 20 billion parameter model is small enough to work on a laptop, just like a regular laptop with 16 gigs of RAM or a desktop. And then the 120 billion weight model is small enough to fit on a desktop with like an H100. So like a high-end GPU, I think it needs 80, was it 80 gigs? I think so. A decent amount of GPU RAM, or a bigger machine, right? It's designed for industrial stuff or enterprise stuff. They are at the quality of GPT-03, the reasoning model. These are reasoning models, open source reasoning models. So that happened today. Anthropic, who had Claude Opus 4.0 that everyone was saying was really, really good, they've got version 4.1 out now. DeepMind put out something called Genie 3, which we're going to go look at the research announcement on because it's not available yet, but that is really cool. Elevenlabs has entered the music generation contest. So we now have 4 major players in music generation. We've got Suno, Udio, what used to be Refusion is now called Producer.ai. And now we've got Elevenlabs Music. So we got 4 major song producing entities, and they're all pretty good. It's pretty good. It will be on the Salon and YouTube. Perfect. Great. And Vicky's got me on making sure we get that shit done. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Grock, we showed it last night. You saw me blush because I tried the spicy movie animation on the Grock app. Yeah. The new Vine on X is going to be pretty saucy. It's all we're going to have is, 19-year-old neckbeards living in their parents' basement making booby videos and putting them up on X. I know. I'm crazy. All right. So I figure what might be fun to do is let's just go through Twitter and see if we're going to let Twitter decide what we're going to look at tonight. Hopefully we don't have too many booby shots and we don't get kicked off of whatever you call it. What's this called? What is it called? It's called TikTok. Yeah, that. Make it bigger, please. Okay. All right. Sam Altman, 3 hours ago. Someday soon, something smarter than the smartest person you know will be running on a device in your pocket, helping you with whatever you want. This is a very remarkable thing. I wonder if that was before they released the open source. Let's go look at his account. So is that pinned? No. It was after? So apparently there's going to be multiple announcements this week. So today we had open source models. It's possible we get oh, you know what this could be? I wonder if they cut a deal with Apple. Wasn't there a rumor that they were going to do something with Apple? I wonder if they're taking this 20 billion parameter open source model and creating a standalone iPhone app or something like that. I don't know. That's Chat TMZ speculation. Sam Altman reposted, my initial impression on OpenAI's OSS model is aligned with what they advertised. It does feel closer to O3 than other open models, except it's much faster and cheaper. Some providers offer it at 3,000 tokens a second, which is insane. Yeah, which, by the way, have you seen it on Grock? Let me go to Grock and get it fired up. So if you go to GROQ, not GROK, I can't believe they didn't sue Elon Musk for this name, because he came up with Grock after they did. Where do I change the model? Okay. Tab, right. So share this tab instead. So this is how we do this now. Okay, so I'm at groq.com. And then they've got a little pull down menu and they've got all these different models. But down here at the bottom, you've got, let me make it bigger for the people on the TikTok. There we go. Is that better? A little better. It's a cliffhanger. Okay. Down here at the bottom, you've got Gpt-oss, so open source software. I don't know if software is right. I was on my salon tonight. I was like, I don't know what the second S is for, because I didn't really pay attention to the announcement. I just saw that it was there. Okay, so we're now using the ChatGPT open source model. So this is the one that would run on a beefy desktop. And I'll say, use the Save the Cat story framework and generate an outline that combines Jaws and Happy Gilmore. Wait, Happy Gilmore? No, Happy. Isn't that the golf movie with Adam Sandler? Anyone? Okay, yeah. Okay, good. I just had a brain fart like it was Gilmore Girls or something like that. Gilmore. Okay. All right, and then watch how fast this thing is. So it's gonna, well, like holy shit. So Grock does 500 tokens a second. So it did some reasoning. How long did it take to do the reasoning? The reasoning it did was we need to respond with save the shark. Wow, it did that reasoning like instantly. And this is all the stuff it did. Crazy. We'll produce the rest. Save the cat, Jaws and Happy Gilmore Mouth and Happy Gilmouth. An 80-minute blend of shark terror and goofy golf hockey. Below's a beat-by-beat outline. The 15-beat Save the Cat template. It merges high-stakes suspense of Jaws with the ragtag sport comment. Okay, opening image. A serene scene over the Seashell Golf Club, a luxury seaside resort. Bright orange sun bowl on the sea horizon. Looks like a shark's silhouette. The camera pans across the perfectly manicured greens that line a glittering little shoreline. The ultimate caddy in the sea setting. Theme stated, 5% at 6 minutes. A grizzled coach, Ricky, ex-NHL reinforcer turned golf coach, watches our hero, Mike Happy Gilgerson, swing a club. Ricky, you can swing a golf club like a hockey stick, but you can't solve everything by hitting it hard. All right. Anyway, there you go. You want to play with the new open source models really fast and see if they're any good? Go to grock.com, GROQ.com. Okay, let's go back to the Twitter. Oh, I like this new tab switching thing. Producer Brandon, this is so good. You just got to do what you just did. If I forget to flip the tab, I just flip the tab. But now we're here. Okay, awesome. All right, Sam Altman. Today we got the GPT. Oh, okay, he's just going to say nice things about it. Okay, is all he's going to repost. All right. Sorry, I got to make this a little smaller. I can't see anything. Go. All right, Grock. Share your Grock image creations. Use this button to share your creations. If you haven't seen Grock, here, look at my camera. By the way, if you're wondering, Kyle, what is there any rhyme or reason tonight? Nope. There's not. Okay. New. Okay, if you go to the Grock app on iOS, at the very tippy top of the screen, there's two little buttons. One says ask and one says imagine. If you go to imagine, how do I get out of this? Oh, you're new. If you go to imagine, it's got a list of pitches, and then you just type to imagine. So let's do this. We'll talk into it. An image of a ghostly face is revealed in a swirl of two fluids of different colors intermingling. And then it just makes stuff quick. I don't know why it did skulls, but that's all right. Oh, it did a lady. And then you just keep scrolling and it just keeps making images. Boop, more images, more images. And then any one of these, you can just turn into a video. But what Elon is saying is find one you like and share it. So we'll take her. That's very theatrical. And then right here, this little button is the share button. I could share it to Grock. Anyway, whatever. You can copy the link. You can copy the image. All right. That's it. Oh, and if you want to make her into a video, in the lower right-hand corner, right here, there's a little pull-down menu. There's custom, where you can put in a prompt. There's spicy, where you're going to see boobies. Or more. Who knows? I haven't dug deep into the spicy hole. That's really a bad turn of phrase. The spicy hole. Anyway, there's fun, and then there's normal. We'll just go with normal because I don't want to get kicked off TikTok. All right, she's at 21%. Watch, she's gonna start moving and maybe even saying something soon. Come on, lady. Nice. Spooky. And then there's 4 of them. Right? So there's another one. Different sound. Nice. All right, let's do fun. We're going to redo this as fun because that's boring. You want me to redo it as spicy? I'll redo it as spicy, and then I'll turn it away from you and tell you if I can show you. Oh my God. Oh, this is cool. Fun's better for this one. A little meow. Nice. Now, why is this significant? Why this is significant is tonight on the how do I pause this? How do you pause this? I guess you just leave it. What was I going to say? Tonight on the Salon, Liz said, Liz Miller Gershfeld, who co-hosted with me on the Salon tonight, was talking about how these AI tools are increasingly reducing the friction to generate work. I think why this is potentially a big deal is that it's very, very simple. Now, the challenge with engineers is they'll keep adding features to it, so it could get overcomplicated. But right now, you just put in a prompt and it starts generating lots of images. They're mostly good. And then if you want a video, you just click make a movie and you've got your 4 little states. Oh, did you want to see that in spicy? See what it does with spicy? Here, we'll do a different one, spicy. Yeah, this one's good. All right. I'm doing this on my own. My own private Idaho. You calm down. You all calm down right now. I will send you to your rooms, but you're probably already in because it's bedtime. Nobody should be up this late. Certainly not watching a show like this. Certainly not watching me. Up. Wait. All right. This is semi-spicy, but there's no boobies. A little seductive, a little shoulder action. Could be mistaken for something else, but that's kind of cool. Let's see if the other ones get naughtier. They're fine. All right. Well, whatever. Expect to see Lots of horny little boys making stuff. All right, back to Twitter. Back to Twitter. Is this all he does? He just surfs Twitter? That's what he does, is surf Twitter? This is supposed to be entertaining? People enjoy this? This is what they enjoy doing on the evenings when they're supposed to be sleeping? They should be getting a good night's sleep for work, and they're watching this smut? Oh, yeah, okay. Remind me of that in a bit, Brandon. That's good. We'll go to that. Okay, disclaimer, this is not AI. Okay, fine, whatever. Grock imagines spicy mode now allows sexually explicit content, including partial nudity. Well, we're not gonna watch that one. Calm down here, people. All right, just installed Gpt-oss 20 billion on my M1 MacBook Pro, and it took 21 minutes to produce a response. I guess you need an M4. I have an M1 MacBook Pro. I was going to install it. I'm not going to now. 21 minutes for a response. All right. Well, it worked. If you were stranded on an island with a solar charger, you'd have all of the knowledge of the world right there in your little laptop. So stop complaining there, Snappy. All right. In short, OpenAI has delivered probably the best open source model in the world. Kudos. Sam Altman. GPT-oss is a big deal. It's state-of-the-art open weights reasoning model with strong real-world performance comparable to O4 Mini that you can run locally on your own computer or phone with the smaller size. We believe this is the best and most usable open model in the world. Okay, whatever. There's that. What's this? Okay, Google's Genie 3. Let's go look that up. Let's go look at Google Genie 3. Google Genie 3. Share this tab instead. Look at that. Bang. All right. Black bar. What's going on with the black bar? Oh, I know what I did. Let me close that. Make that bigger. Sorry about that. That was some local. I was trying to self-produce over here and cut Brandon out, and it didn't go well. TikTok spicy. Kyle got banned once because he made something naughty. Yeah, remember that, Joy? It was I was using Decohere, and like a painting came up of a nude model with boobies, and then it just said, "You've been permanently banned from TikTok." I immediately appealed it, and they let me go, but that was terrifying. From Perplexity, Replicate democratizes access to state-of-the-art AI by making it... Oh, okay. All right, Genie 3. So what this is, well, we'll watch the video, which we can now hear the sound in. Yay!
What you're seeing are not games or videos. They're worlds. Each one of these is an interactive environment generated by Genie 3, a new frontier for world models. With Genie 3, you can use natural language to generate a variety of worlds and explore them interactively, all with a single text prompt. Let's see what it's like to spend some time in a world. Genie 3 has real-time interactivity, meaning that the environment reacts to your movements and actions. You're not walking through a pre-built simulation. Everything you see here is being generated live as you explore it. And Genie 3 has world memory. That's why environments like this one stay consistent. World memory even carries over into your actions. For example, when I'm painting on this wall, my actions persist. I can look away and generate other parts of the world. but when I look back, the actions I took are still there. And Genie 3 enables promptable events, so you can add new events into your world on the fly. Something like another person or transportation, or even something totally unexpected. You can use Genie to explore real-world physics and movement, and all kinds of unique environments. You can generate worlds with distinct geographies, historical settings, fictional environments, and even other characters. We're excited to see how Genie 3 can be used for next-generation gaming and entertainment. And that's just the beginning. Worlds can help with embodied research, training robotic agents before working in the real world, or simulating dangerous scenarios for disaster preparedness and emergency training. World models can open new pathways for learning, agriculture, manufacturing, and more. We're excited to see how Genie 3's world simulation can benefit research around the world.
All right, there you have it. Pretty cool. Let's see. Genie 2, Genie 3. I think this can do up to a minute. Steve-O, I'm not sure if I'd want to generate another world and then go there and paint a wall. Listen, our worlds are so realistic, you'll be bored out of your mind. Here's one where I've created a lawn that's slightly too long, and in the corners, a lawnmower. We call it a real-time grass growing game. It's a triple G. That's coming. You know that's coming. Hey, but it stays painted. Oh, man alive. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this for a second, this here Genie thing. If you haven't been paying attention to Google, I mean, Brandon's been paying a lot of attention to Google. I've been paying peripheral attention to Google. Google has been, in the past 4 months, dramatically improving their product marketing, for lack of a better call it, or lack of a better discipline. They're releasing features into Gemini.google.com. When they've got things like VO3, they do something like Flow.google, which is a video editing, thing. They've got a world-class video generator. They've got a multimodal large language model that can read video, right? Their million token Gemini, or whatever the hell it's called, Gemini 2.5, 2.5 Pro. It's got 1 million tokens. It can read an hour-long video, and not just the audio of it, not just the transcript of the words. It can look at the pictures in it. And now they've got, this Genie thing, which, they've had Genie 1, Genie 2. They were both basically useless. But this is 720p, 24 frames a second, so the same speed as a film, not the same speed as a video game, 60 or 120 frames a second, but still pretty impressive. And I think what I heard is you can play for up to a minute in the world and retain all of the edges. So if this is the worst it's ever going to be, by the time this gets generally released, it'll probably be 1080p. You'll probably be able to stay in the world for 5 minutes, and then eventually you can just be in the world, right? What can you build on top of that? Well, you can start to throw 3D objects into those worlds. You can start to throw movies into those worlds, right? You could create linear narratives where in the world you've just got characters and you basically make a film in that world, or you could just have a free range game where you're just running around doing something like Minecraft, just dicking around, or you can have a full-on 3D game. Promptable, probably within a year. You know, if you're a world builder at one of the AAA game studios and you look at this, you're like, okay, my job ain't long for this world. I saw a post today on Twitter that was like, GTA 6 will be the last GTA that is produced by a studio. GTA 7 and on will just be dynamically generated. Right? Black bar, sorry. Art installation? Sure. We're going to get ASI before GTA 6. I saw someone posted on Twitter. Let me pop back over to Twitter. Let's go back down the rabbit hole. I saw someone posted on Twitter. They think we're going to have ASI before the end of the year because they're saying all of the frontier model companies have now figured out how to get their AIs to recursively self-improve. So that, like right now, we're getting new models about every 6 months. Initially, it was a year. Now it's 6 months. And then it could be like 3 months and then a month and then a week, or 2 weeks and then a week and then a day. So it's possible. I doubt it. I doubt it very strongly, but whatever. It's cute chat TMZ. Here's the Genie 3. Ad, the ocean is mysterious. Say goodbye to Hollywood. What's this about? Oh, it's just someone being a douche. Remember this? I do remember that. This is this is the version of Photoshop I started with. This one here. 1991. Amazing. So is this channel is just someone surfing Twitter? That's what we do now? This is considered content? This is considered content? Interesting. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's a lens flare, you flippin' idiot. Where? Oh, I know what I need to do. Let me go to my generative AI list. I'm like, why am I getting all this shitty garbage? Live tweeting our impromptu internal interoperability, interpretability hackathon on Gpt-oss. So here's the thing that I think is going to happen. The developer community, like, they already pounce on these models, but the fact that OpenAI's models are this good, they're O3 level quality reasoning engines, the developer community is going to knock the snot out of these things for like the next 3 or 4 weeks. We're going to start to see applications built on top of this open source model that are absolutely crazy. Just you watch what's coming from this. It's going to be cool. Robert Scoble's got a newsletter. Why are different world models important? How I feel at the end of the day trying to process everything. Genie 3, GPT-oss, and Claude 4.1 Opus. Yeah, that's pretty accurate right there. I built a real estate agent with OSS. Stay tuned for interesting stuff. Where am I in a post? Oh, I'm in a post. Durr. What are you doing there, Durr? I don't. My shoulders are spasming. They're getting all tense. He's very tense. I can see his shoulders hiking up. He's very tense. We might do a show on how to use Twitter. Oh, good Lord. GLM 4.5. Oh, that's one we can go play with. All right, let's go do that. Everybody play along. Go to Z.ai. Oh my God, I can't believe we can switch tabs. I can't believe it took us a year and a half of hang on, I got to change my tabs. Producer Brandon's yelling at me again. Oh, it's so good. Okay. We're at Z.ai, Autothink, NoThink, Autothink, Tools, Web Search, AI Slides. Oh, I got to sign in. All right, I'll sign in. I'll give you, hey, Chinese model, I'll give you access to my Google single sign-on. Sure, why not? Hang on, I just got to type in my social security number here. My mother's maiden name? That's crazy. Wait, why do they want a picture of my passport? Security's fun. All right. Magic design. Let's do magic design. Create a neo. Okay, magic design. What can I help you with? Let's just click one of theirs. A Neo Tokyo cyberpunk street fashion lookbook. 5 futuristic outfits with AI generated models. All right, let's do that. This is free, by the way. The only thing you give up is your American citizenship, and you're now going to have a social score, so a social credit score. TikTok question. Any recommendations for an AI that makes really good stand-up comedy? Well, you can use VO3. If you want just short little bits, you can use VO3. If you want longer bits, you can use Elevenlabs Voice Changer. Like if you've got good comedic timing, you could record all the jokes, go to Elevenlabs, swap the voice out for something more comedy-like, and then create your comedian. We could do that tonight if you want. Why don't we do that? We'll do that tonight. So Effie, is it Effie or Eli? Eli or Effie? Doesn't matter. I mean, it does to you. Effie, okay. Sorry, I've got old man eyes. So the difference between a small F and a small L on a Twitter screen is essentially just different sized blobs. Important note. All right. Well, we're gonna have AI write stupid dad jokes, but we'll do a couple of things. Tonight's gonna be a stand-up comedy night. What time is it? We can't fuck around here, people. This GLM 4.5, we just wanted a cyberpunk lookbook. What is it doing? Next, I'll check the page. What is all of this? I'll continue reading. Oh, it's doing research. Oh, I see. Well, that's kind of cool. All right. Oh, it's doing slides. What is it doing? What you told it to do. Shut up, producer Brandon. Uh-oh, Champy needs cheese. Hold, please. What do you want? You want cheese for mama? You want cheese for mama? You want cheese for mama? Okay. Five futuristic outfits for the digital age. A blank page. Yeah, I'll let this churn in the background. That's a good point. Okay, remind me to come back to this. So this is Z.ai, Chinese free reasoning model. Okay? All right. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go to Flow. Here I am in Flow. So Eli, or Effie. I like Effie. Do you mind changing your name for my convenience? That would be kind of awesome. Sign out here. Oh, it is Effie. Good. I'm glad it's Effie. Listen, Effie. Effie makes me, it sounds like effing. Let me effing tell you something. Why can I not? I got to sign into a different account. Oh, because I signed into the wrong account. Calm down, people. Just everybody cool your jets. All right, Effie, listen. So I just went to Flow.google. You have to have a subscription for this, and it's not cheap. But if you have access to VO3, there's a bunch of different places you can get access to it. So you might have access to it in Korea or something like that. Oh, because I didn't change my tab. Share this tab. Okay. So thank you very much. Look how much easier that is, Brandon. You can just go, hey, dum, and I can click a button, and then we're there. It's good. Okay. So we're going to do new project. And I'm just going to do text to video. I'm going to go, let's do tall, skinny, stand-up comedian tells a raunchy joke about an avocado. Audience groans. Okay, so we're going to see if the Gemini model sitting underneath this can write comedy. And then we're going to see. I'm glad I still have job security. Yeah, I think you're good. With Chat ADD here, just because I know how to do the things doesn't mean I'm going to. Okay, Effie. So I don't have the script. Will AI write the joke itself for stand-up comedy? Yes, that's what we're experimenting with right now. So that's that one. So now let's go over to Chat GPT, and I'm just going to go to Chat GPT, and I'm going to go, oh, you know what we're going to do that'll be fun? We're going to go to the O3 reasoning model, and I'm going to say, analyze the joke structure of George Carlin, Bill Burr, and Tom Segura, and come up with a framework for one-liners, short jokes, and funny short stories that incorporates the best of all. All right, so we're gonna ChatGPT is gonna go off and research how jokes are written. So a way that you can make it write better jokes is have it go research jokes. Like it already knows how to write jokes. It's just that there's so much crap in there that if you say just write me a joke, it's going to write you a crappy joke. Okay, TikTok question. When will Grock become self-aware? Oh, I don't know. I don't know that any of these things will become self-aware. I think what's going to happen is these things are going to get so good at mimicking us, basically, that we will interact with them as if they were self-aware. And I think, I think to a large degree, it's a semantic argument. Like instead of a reasoning model, right, which is the user asked me to do a question, now let me do all these things, all these steps in a row to try to get them the right answer. If they created, instead of a reasoning model, a self-awareness model, like you could get a large language model, if you trained it to do that, you could get it to act like it was self-aware. And then if the human beings interacting with it say, hey man, this thing's fully self-aware and I'm not going to let you shut it down because you're going to hurt its feelings, man. We are very manipulatable, right? So I don't know that any of these things actually need to be self-aware for us to interact with them as if they are. And then once we do that, then we're just fucking weird and everything's weird. Listen, things have been getting weird for the past, I don't know what, 20, 30 years. Things have been getting really weird in the past 2 years. I think things are going to get absolutely fucking surreal in the next 3 years. Okay, does Copilot have plans to customize with modules that can specialize on the world? Is that part of that? Oh no, that can specialize. Does Copilot have plans to customize? You mean like custom GPTs? I think Copilot has those. Or do you mean, is Microsoft going to do custom trained Copilots for specific industries? I think it would be wise for Microsoft to do that because Microsoft can't sell fucking Copilot right now because all of the companies are like, oh, we already bought ChatGPT and no one likes your Copilot bullshit. It's too hard to sign in. It's too unclear what it does. Nobody can find anything. So, irregulars. We have the world's greatest technology. Let's make dad jokes. Exactly. Well, listen, I'm not just doing dad jokes. I'm doing George Carlin and whatever. Okay, look, hear what we've got. We could totally make a custom GPT joke writer out of this. This is cool. All right. Structural gears and levers. Word choice precision, list, rhythm, unexpected synonyms, Socratic setups. Great. Bill Burr, hot take premise, emotional escalation. Tom Segura, casual anecdote, dark twist. Nice. The Fusion Toolkit, laser premise, Carlin's clarity, how to use. State the idea in a rhythm that's fun by itself. Okay, this is good. Framework by joke size. Premise in 7 to 12 syllables. All right, whatever. So now let's flip over to 04 or 4.0, which is just the basic model. We'll say, okay, use this framework to write. Oh, wait. I want a type 2 set of jokes based on this framework. Snap, one later. I asked my therapist if I overthink things. She blinked once, and I spent 3 hours Googling Morse code. It's a disappointing start. I'll give you that. Pop, short joke. I got one of those smart fridges. It's connected to Wi-Fi, tracks my groceries, judges my life. First week, it emailed me, you opened the freezer at 2 a.m. again. Everything okay? I replied, we don't talk about the pizza rolls. Next day, it locked me out. Now I got to get an appliance. Now I've got to get an appliance with better boundaries than my ex. That's not bad. That's sort of a joke. Bang, short story. I tried meditation for anxiety. They said, focus on your breath. 5 seconds in, I'm like, wait, do I always breathe this loud? Am I a mouth breather? Is that diagnosable? I start Googling normal human breath sounds. That leads to how many breaths per minute is too many. I'm 10 minutes in, surrounded by open tabs, wheezing into a Chipotle napkin and a YouTube autoplays. This is good. All right. Well, let's see. We can just go take this script. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Oh, then we're going to have to add in laugh tracks. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's going to require editing. We don't have time for this tonight. All right. But wait, let's go back to Flow and see if the avocado joke worked. Okay, here we go. All right, ready? Effie, you wanted stand-up comedy? Here you go. A raunchy joke about an avocado with a tall, skinny stand-up.
So this avocado walks into a bar, right? And the bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The avocado says, what, you got something against guacamole? So this avocado walks into a bar, right?
It's like comedy. The last one was very Mark Maron. It was. The last one was very Mark Maron. He's very much in the neighborhood with those guys, right? We could record that last one. All right, let me grab this. Then we're going to go to ElevenLabs. So then the answer is no, I can't write jokes. All right.
I must not fear.
Hello. She tore her gaze away from her ruined footwear.
Work while you have the light.
Killing spree. Now, if you're ever down this way, don't be shy.
All right, we'll do that one. That's like a Ron White. Wait, add to voice library. Why is it not? Oh, okay. It is. Okay. All right. So we've selected Austin. So this is going to be like Ron White. And so we're going to record audio. So hang on a second. I'm going to make this smaller. So we're at ElevenLabs right now. And I'm going to get a little note app. We're going to do new note. We're going to paste in the comedy. This is comedy, people. I got to reformat it. Hang on, please. Okay. I got a script. We're going to record audio. Here we go, people. You ready? I tried meditation for anxiety. They said, focus on your breath. 5 seconds in, I'm like, wait, do I always breathe this loud? Am I a mouth breather? Is that diagnosable? I start Googling normal human breath sounds. That leads to how many breaths per minute is too many. I'm 10 minutes in, surrounded by open tabs, wheezing into a Chipotle napkin, and YouTube autoplays a video called Your Death is Inevitable. I look at the screen and whisper, you're not wrong. But here's the kicker. I close the laptop, look down, and realize I've been holding my breath the whole time. So yeah, meditation really helped. It taught me two things. I need a new browser history, and I breathe like a golden retriever during a thunderstorm. That was read without emotion or comedic timing. Let's see how Ron White does it. I tried meditation for anxiety. They said focus on your breath. 5 seconds in, I'm like, wait, do I always breathe this loud? Am I a mouth? Wait, that's not Austin. Oh, because it didn't choose Austin. I thought not. Hang on. Why can I not choose that voice? Add voice from library. Search voices. Explore voice library. Austin. Good old.
Now, if you're ever down this way, don't be shy. We Southern folk love.
You have to click the plus on the far right. It throws me off every time.
I think I just lost my recording, didn't I? I have to add the plus on the far right. Where's the plus?
When you were in the library.
Austin. Oh. Plus. Oh, you've reached your max. That's why I can't do it. All right, so now I got to kill something from my voices. We'll get rid of Bradford here, delete voice. This, by the way, is why doing anything that resembles real work sucks, because there's always some stupid fucking thing. And then I think I lost my recording because I've got ADD and I just click around indiscriminately. So we're going to go, let's go find Austin again. Austin. Well, it's not going to be in my voices. It's going to be here. Austin. I think this Austin guy would be funny. Plus. Okay. Now it's adding. What Elevenlabs need is they need someone to come in and like do a UX overview or overhaul for them, because their UX is just horrific. Like, I don't know how to get back to where we were. All right. So we're going to have to record this again. But we're going to add Austin. There we go. Now we added him in. Okay. More stable. We don't care about stability. Similarity. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Style exaggeration. Oh, I see. They had these high because that's part of his voice. Got it. Fine. Okay, we're going to record audio. Here we go again. Just calm down, people. I tried medicate. I tried meditation for anxiety. They said, focus on your breath. 5 seconds in, I'm like, wait, do I always breathe this loud? Am I a mouth breather? Is that diagnosable? I start Googling normal human breath sounds. That leads to how many breaths per minute is too many. I'm 10 minutes in, surrounded by open tabs, wheezing into a Chipotle napkin, and YouTube autoplays a video called, Your Death is Inevitable. I look at the screen and whisper, you're not wrong. But here's the kicker. I close the laptop, look down, and realize I've been holding my breath the whole time. So yeah, meditation really helped. It taught me two things. I need a new browser history, and I breathe like a golden retriever during a thunderstorm. That's some fucking comedy genius right there. I'll tell you that. You probably already know this, but Elevenlabs has sound effects. Yeah, they're pretty good, actually. I just, like, making the laughs is not the problem. The problem is I've got to make all these jokes and then make the laughs and then edit them together. And I just realized that was going to be work, and I didn't want to do work. But we'll see if we get a funny comedy track here. And then we can go animate it in what you call it, Hedra. Hedra is my new favorite for avatar animation. It's Vicky's dissecting the comedy stylings of ChatGPT. It said breathing into a Chipotle napkin and then said holding his breath. Doesn't make any sense. Listen, this is comedy, Vicky. This is not logic. It's all about the delivery. Let's see how Austin does here. This is taking longer than it normally does. All right, come on. You can do it. All right, you know what we can go do? We can go find, let's go to Midjourney. Look at me switching tabs like a professional. Oh, you know what? Do I not have internet? Oh, you made me a little story? Oh, wait, did I make these? Oh, I did, because I applied. Wait. Oh, no, I'm in the what you call it? The AI Readiness Project Midjourney room. That's what's going on there. That's cool. Okay, back to here. All right, so let me go. We're gonna make a. Oh. Wait.
That leads to how many breaths per minute is too many. I'm 10. I tried meditation for anxiety. They said, focus on your breath. 5 seconds in, I'm like, wait, do I always breathe this loud? Am I a mouth breather? Is that diagnosable? I start Googling normal human breath sounds. That leads to how many breaths per minute is too many. I'm 10 minutes in, surrounded by open tabs, wheezing into a Chipotle napkin, and YouTube autoplays a video called, Your Death is Inevitable. I look at the screen and whisper, you're not wrong. But here's the kicker. I close the laptop, look down, and realize I've been holding my breath the whole time. So yeah, meditation really helped. It taught me two things. I need a new browser history, and I breathe like a golden retriever during a thunderstorm.
It's got joke elements in it. It's just not funny. All right. Let's see. Brandon made me something, so we're gonna go look at that. I'm bailing on the joke thing because the jokes are too bad. If it had made funny jokes. Oh wait, what is this? Okay, comedian's joke leads to video generation.
No, read the second. Watch the second one, not the first one.
Oh, okay. Just watch it.
Yep.
Okay.
How many hosts does it take to change a tab? Just one. But first they have to ask the moderator, check with the producer, run a poll, and then forget why they opened the new one in the first place. How many hosts does it take to change a tab? Just one. But first they have to ask the moderator, check with the producer, run a poll, and then forget why they opened the new one in the first place.
That's pretty accurate. All right. I'm getting out of here. It's getting late.
Wait. So before we go, we should definitely look at the first of all, we need to go back to the Z.ai, see if you have your finished product. And also we should touch on the Google Storytime Gem because it is freaking incredible.
Really? Pop the URL in there so I can just head over to it.
Yep. But yeah, we should check Z.ai to see if we're finished.
Wait, what did this thing do? Oh, it screwed up the pictures.
We're still on VO.
Oh. So this thing, it looks like it sort of did it. So we were at Z.ai. We asked it to do a Neo Tokyo lookbook. So it talked about, like, here's the styles that it's going to use. And then it made a picture here, but it like cropped it wrong in the slide. I guess we could say that. I could say it looks like you are over zoomed on all the fashion images because we can't see any of the people other than little zoomed in parts. Okay, so let's go to this. Let's go to this. Let's grab this. We're going to put that here. So is it just a gem? You broke Z. I know I did. I broke Z. What did it say? Oh, session update failed. Okay, whatever. I broke it. Anyway, it makes slides. It obviously did something here. It just kind of honked on it. I'm sure the images are somewhere. All right, that's worth playing with. It's worth playing with. Z.ai. Yes, it's a gem. Okay, so a gem in Gemini parlance, a gem is like a custom GPT. And so they just came up with this storybook, create a customized picture book for either children or adults, given a topic. Oh, have you seen those? We should do one. No, I don't want to do it. Huh?
First thing we should do is change your tab.
Oh, yeah, change the tab. Thank you. Let's see.
So anyway, if I could give this just a little bit of context.
Yeah.
So Gemini has gems, like you said, they're like custom GPTs. You can make them yourself, but you can't share them publicly, so they don't have their gem store live yet.
Oh.
So this is one that if you just go to gemini.google.com and click on the hamburger menu on the left-hand side, the 3 lines to expand, and say explore gems, you should have, I don't know if it's not in your screen. Oh yeah, there it is, explore gems. So one of their new gems is Storybook. That's how you get here. And so they've got a few of them, but the Storybook one is kind of what we did a few weeks back with ChatGPT and building a story, where you had ChatGPT build the story. Yep. This builds the story, but it's like reading Rainbow next level. So you can give it a photo to ground it. So like you could find a picture of you or Champy and then give it a topic. And in like 90 seconds, it generates a full-on book with character consistency and audio narration.
Wow. Let me see if I got a Champ picture here.
I did one for my kids. We read it for story time tonight for bedtime. A picture of them and a story about a train. It basically ripped off the Polar Express, but that's okay.
Oh, you all can't see this. I'm just picking a Champ picture.
For anybody that wants to see, I put the public, and you can share the gems. So you can share this on Twitter or in the Learning Lab or the Salon, and you don't have to have a paid Gemini account to do this. I shared my story that I did for my kids tonight inside of the
okay.
Oh, that was loud. Shared inside of the Look What I Made channel on the AI Salon.
Okay, cool. All right, I found a picture of Champy, so I'm going to say a kid. Let's see, a story. Oh, and I'll add a picture of me too. I'll add some version of me. Upload files. So we'll do Kyle. See what shows up. All right, that's good. We'll do that. Okay. So we'll do cute doggy named Champ sings every time his dad plays guitar. It bugs the dad so much he tosses Champ in the yard so he can play, But then he realizes how much he misses Champ singing. All right, let's see how it does. How much? How? All right, just a sec. We're building a storybook here, people. Danielle, a teacher couldn't use this in the classroom. That would be considered cheating because AI is the world's greatest plagiarism machine. All it does is teaches children how to cheat and not use their thinking critical brain. That's what standardized testing is for. Yeah. All right, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, we got the AI Readiness Project podcast. We have a great guest. I forget who it is because it's late and I had a salon tonight. So if you go to aireadinessproject.com, you can see where we're going to be streaming that. And then, you should come there and do that. Or you can see on screen right there. There's your URL, aireadinessproject.com. All right? Okay. Okay, people. Okay. Yes. Are you ready for AI? Oh, that's very nice. Winston, thank you so much. Oh, I love that one. Are you ready for AI.com is so the AI Readiness Project is our podcast to talk about AI readiness. The AI Readiness Training Program is just about to relaunch with new branding. And so if you want to check that out, go to areyoureadyforai.com and you can check out that thing. All right, here's Champ's song. Can we, listen?
Champ's song. Champ was a happy dog with black and white spots. His very favorite thing was when his dad, Leo, played the guitar. Leo loved to play his guitar. He had wild, fluffy hair, and his fingers would dance on the strings, making happy music that filled their cozy house. But as soon as the first note played, Champ would join in. Aru, a W-O-O-O-O, he would sing. It was the loudest, most joyful song you ever did hear. Oh, Champ, Leo would chuckle. You're singing louder than my guitar. But Champ would just wag his tail and sing his song even louder. A W-O-O-O, roo-roo.
All right, I can't take the a W-O. Aroo! One day, Leo wanted to practice a very quiet song. He gently let Champ to the back door. Why don't you sing with the birds for a little while? Giving Champ a pet. Champ sat in the soft grass. Look how sad he is. He watched the butterflies flutter, but it wasn't the same as the music. He missed his dad's guitar. Inside, Leo played. Oh, there's another dog there. Strum. It was pretty, but the house feels so empty. Something important was missing. There was no happy aroo to go with the strumming. Leo put his guitar down. He missed Champ's song. He missed his singing partner. Leo rushed to the door and said, Champ, I need a singer. Champ came bounding in. His tail wagged. It's a good little story. Now when Leo plays, he always has his thing. Aroo, start over. There you go. All right. Go make yourself a children's book. The coherence to the pictures isn't great, but share button in the corner. Oh yeah. Is that it there? No. All right, everybody. That was fun. Hope you had a good time. Tomorrow night is Wednesday night. Here's the deal. Tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, and this is for you too, Producer Brandon. So I got invited at the last minute to go to a friend's 83rd birthday party in LA. So tomorrow night, I will be on an airplane when this thing normally goes. So you have tomorrow night off. Thursday night is his party. So you're going to have Thursday night off, I think. Yeah, because it's going to be right dead in the middle of this. And then I'm traveling back Friday night. So tonight was Friday night date night. So here's what I'd request that you do. You can watch the replays of this channel on YouTube at LearningLab-AI. In fact, I'm going to actually change my sharing for a second here. Oh, I don't have it open. Keynote. So if you want to watch replays of the AI Learning Lab, go here on YouTube, LearningLab-AI. All right, go there. And then you can watch any of these lives for free. If you want to watch last week's Back to Basic AI crash course, that's available on demand. So what you do is you click on playlists, and then you click on the Back to Basics course, and it'll bring up the join level that you need to join at, which is $9.99, to have access to last week's Back to Basics. If you didn't see last week's Back to Basics course, I think it was really good. I don't know. I was giving it, so I'm biased. But we covered a lot of stuff, and if you didn't see it, like all 5 nights had really interesting stuff in them. Okay, so that's available on demand. But if you haven't subscribed to the Learning Lab-AI channel on YouTube, subscribe to it. If you want the on-demand course, you can get it, but you can also just go watch these. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, I'm off. Maybe I'll do like a special Saturday. Maybe I'll do a special weekend AI Learning Lab. No guarantees, because I don't know how crazy it's going to be when we get back. But anyway, hope you have fun tonight. Peace out. And maybe I'll do some TikToks from LA, because, it's LA. Why not? Why would you not? Right? Right, people? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You think I'm funny? Funny how? Funny ha-ha? Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I just turned off my camera. I just slammed my hand on my mouse and it turned off my camera. Oh, man. Okay. Is tomorrow the AI Life Hacks meeting? Yes, it is. Tomorrow is AI Life Hacks. So if you're in the AI Salon Mastermind, which you should be, Life Hacks is happening tomorrow. All right. And then Jenu, what's the tool to use to Storybook? So you go to gemini.google.com and then you say explore gems, and it's called the Storybook Maker. All right. All right. Beautiful. Have a fantastic evening, everybody, and I will see you on the weekend or next Monday. Bye.